Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urios Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, I wanted to highlight a collection of champions that I think are good for Battlegrounds. I've got 4 fights that I'm going to show. We're going to do a little commentary on the fights. And these include Magneto, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Archangel, and Hulkling. And there are 4 champions that I think are good on attack, and that you can be successful with, and you should include them on your rosters. Okay, so my roster here that you can see consists, for this fight, was Red Magneto, Clairvoyant, Sam Wilson, Captain America, great defender, and he's even better defender in this because he gets armor ups. A TV Scarlet Witch, who's a good attacker because she can not neutralize, but she can nullify buffs on a intercept. Terrax, great against... he does not take... He's immune to power burn from tech champs. I've also got Thing on here. Thing is awesome for defense, and I can't remember who else I have, who that last person is on there. Well, I guess we'll see when we go in there. So I'm going to pick Thing. I won the toss, so I get to pick the defender first. Unfortunately, I don't like doing that, but I did. So I picked the Thing. Hood. So the last champ I had on here was Hood, and Hood puts a Fate Seal on, so they can't gain buffs. So that's a good one, too. So he is going to choose, I believe it was Dragon Man. So I'm going to take Magneto, okay? And the reason I take Magneto for this is Dragon Man, and the main reason why Magneto is great for these fights, because of the node, the power burn node, that happens. You know, they get their Titan charges, then they at 10 Titan charges, they get a armor up, and then you start taking power burn. Dragon Man is metal, and that gets basically turned off by Red Magneto. So, and he pretty much destroys Dragon Man anyway. So I almost always put Red Magneto in because of the magnetism part. Great against metal champs. And then who is he going to use? I think he's putting in Angela? No, he put in Black. He put in Clairvoyant. Okay. And so we're going to go in, and we're going to fight the fight. And we're going to go through the countdown, of course. So it's electric defense is what it is. It's hit me if you dare and electric fence. Hit me if you dare. All right, so here we go. So I'm trying to get intercepts and well-timed blocks on this. I missed one right there. And you see his Titan charges are not going up at all when I hit him. He's stuck at 1, and that's because he's magnetized. So I'm going to continue to do these heavies. And I need to get him to use his special at this point, which he's going to use his special too. And it doesn't do that much damage. And I heavy him again, so I'm up to 5 now. And then we're going to start ramping up the heavies now. And I was very, very good at getting the well-timed blocks in this. And you can still continue to see that his Titan charges are not going up. He's still got just 1. And now we're up to 39. I think we're going to get up to 40, and then I pop it. And he's just going to go... Like, watch his health just go from 52% to 0, just like that. Bam. Done. Okay. So that's an easy fight. That's a super easy fight. And, of course, we got the victory. Let's seek up here. Because he's still fighting. He's going to fight for a while. And we got the victory. So I think he ran out of time. And you can see here with Clairvoyant against Thing. Clairvoyant's really good in this too because she can nullify the armor ups, but you really have to mitigate that because there's certain things you have to do. She's got to have her Black Widow charges. So she ended up with 100%, but she only did 17% damage to the Thing. So I was able to pull that one off. And 49,000 points is actually a good. That's actually a good total for this. Okay, so in the next fight, I'm gonna pick. I think I picked Hood, which wasn't a great defender. These three that I got left are not great defenders, and I made a mistake in the fight before this. He put in I believe it was a Bishop, and I should have put Claire in against Bishop, but I didn't. I put in Terrax because I thought that Terrax was Incinerate immune, and he's not. And Terrax is pretty in this. Terrax is great, but he's only great against metal champs. So, and he's good on defense. So I was forced to not to have a good defender at that point. So I put Hood in, hoping that maybe Hood could have gotten his invisibility. So there's Hood. He's going to put Ultron in. And I really only have one choice because Claire and Scarlet Witch do they do energy damage. So I pick Claire because Claire can heal, and being able to get your health back up is pretty important because that gives you more points when you come down. So we still got Electric Defense and Hit Me If You Dare, and we're going to start the fight here. And I get caught a couple of times with his evade. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to cycle through all the way back to the Curse of the Blood, which is right there. And now, because he doesn't take bleed damage, if I hit him with a medium, I'm going to gain one of those charges. And so I'm healing back up again. So I come back in, but I got caught again by an evade there. And I'm up to a special 2, so now I've got to hit that special 2 on Curse of the Blood. And I got hit by another evade, so that unfortunately didn't do it. But I got a well-timed block there. I'm going to hit him with the... Luckily, I had that relic. Now I'm going to hit him with the Curse of the Blood. Here it goes. And so I'm going to get a bunch of health back. And I need to get him to do his special. So there he goes, and he does his special. And then we're going to continue to stay on the Curse of the Blood. And I got a well-timed block, and we're trying to move up to our special 2 again. And I got caught by the evade again. He keeps coming with that evade, and then we're going to go back into the special 2, and we're going to get more health. And we're doing decent damage to him, unfortunately. And this is not an awakened Ultron, so he doesn't get the healing from energy damage. If I hadn't gotten caught with all of those evades, I probably would have been able to take care of this earlier, and I probably would have had more health. I actually didn't win this fight. I barely lost this fight. He beat me on time and a little bit on attack. So a few things I could have done in there, but Claire is definitely... So you noticed in that fight, if we go back here, he's at 10 charges. So if you look here, he's at 10 Chitin charges, and we're hitting him. And there is no... So see, they just disappeared? See, it says nullified? That's because we've got 20 of these Mystic charges here, and she uses those to nullify. So when he got to 10, we nullified his armor up. So the armor ups are not happening. All right, so we're going back to the next fight in our order now. This is going to be an Archangel fight. So I had so this is a completely different set of fights. So I had Vision Arcus. The reason I have him on my team is he's pretty good at attacking because he does armor breaks. Wiccan can do nullifies, or he does neutralizes. I have Hulkbuster on here as a defender because he does get armor ups naturally. Doom is okay. Doom's he's a little, you got to really work around with Doom as an attacker. So he can't be armor broken. He's a good defender because he can't be armor broken. And so he'll get armor ups and you can't take him away. And then he also has a nullify ability. Archangel's great because if you get neurotoxins on, it reduces ability accuracy and the opponent can't turn on their armor ups. And then Hulkling is great because he's immune to power burn. So I'm going to start by choosing Sam Wilson, who is a great defender immediately because he gets armor ups, and so that counts towards that power burn. He's choosing Killmonger, and I'm going to choose Archangel. And let's move forward a little bit here to the fight. And he chooses Angela against Sam Wilson. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he was thinking he could armor break, but she only does armor breaks on her specials. So the fight starts, and we're going to go for well-timed blocks and heavies. So we got 2 neurotoxins on him and a bleed, and we're not getting any. This is a problem, is we're not getting any bleeds on him. We didn't get any bleeds on that. And I came in, I misjudged his heavy, or his special 2. I misjudged that, and I didn't see that. So he's stunned now because the neurotoxins went away. And he's got 7 of those Chitin charges now, and I got to be careful. And I got caught by that again because I didn't see that last hit. So we got a neurotoxin on there. He's got 9 Chitin charges, and I don't think he ever gets an armor up. He never gets an armor up. We had 4, and that was it. And he was gone. And we actually won this fight because he just couldn't handle Sam Wilson, Captain America. That guy's great on defense in Battlegrounds. Just absolutely awesome on defense. So the next fight is the same Tractor Man, and he is going to choose. Who is he choosing? I think he chose Silver Centurion. That's right, Silver Centurion, and I'm going to choose Hulkling. And Hulkling was just great. And I think I chose Hulkbuster I chose Hulkbuster for defense. And I can't remember what he chose Captain Movie Marvel for his offense, and then I chose Hulkling. And Hulkling, power burn immune. So and I got all of the right stuff to happen with this fight, which was fantastic. Let's move forward a little bit here. So all right, we're at the fight, and he comes in and he goes into block right about, I heavied him to get the intimidate, and then he goes into block. So I'm going to hit into his block to get my piercings, and now I'm unblockable, and I'm moving up to a special 2. I need him to use his special 1, which he does, and I dexed, and then he goes into block. Okay, I'm at special 2, and now he's going to go into block, and that was a big mistake. So we're just going to come in, and we're going to just blast him with the unblockable special 2, and it just rips him apart. Just completely rips him apart. So let's look at that. And that's something you need to know about Hulkling's kit, too. So he's going in for his special 1. And we're almost now we're at our special 2, and we're regenerating. Now he goes into a block. So you see that? I hit his block, and I get a pierce. And I hit his block again. I get a pierce and a pierce. And I got 2 Furies because I started the special 2, and we're unblockable. And just there was 23,000, 11,000, just totally devastated that guy. So, and we won this fight. Obviously, we won this fight. So if we go all the way, he's going to run. He actually got knocked out by Hulkbuster, which Captain Movie Marvel can't. She can't keep up. Her armor breaks are very sporadic. They have a very small chance of happening, and she can't keep up with the number of armor ups that this guy can make. So we obviously won that one. And the great thing about this is I got to win 2 fights in a row with Archangel and Hulkling, and we got our battleground objective. So I was pretty happy with that. So that's just a little video of what we got. Just to highlight those, just in summary, those 4 champions: Magneto, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Archangel, and Hulkling. All 4 great attack champs for Battlegrounds. Magneto is really only effective against metal champs, but he will just destroy them, and they will not be able to turn on those armor ups. Black Widow Clairvoyant, if you play her correctly, and she's got enough of her mystic charges, she will nullify all of those. And so she's very good against champs that have an immunity against one of her abilities. So that is immunity to bleed, to poison, or to incinerates. Archangel, you need to go for the well-timed blocks and the heavies to get the neurotoxins. And then the neurotoxins shut off their ability to get armor ups. And then Hulkling is just power burn immune, so it doesn't matter, and he's just great. All right, that is the video I have for you. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.